Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a BMW guys 3 Series generation F30 F31 guys. This is the 3 Series from year 2013 to year 2019. If you guys have one of those and you need to find where the fuel pump relay is located, stay with us, we'll explain how to find it, where you can get to it, where you can buy cheap fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste your money, and what's important to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car that we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix pretty much anything, engines, transmissions, bodywork. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. On this channel you will be able to find videos about every single fuse on that BMW relay. Let's say you're down the road, you're in the middle of nowhere and you blow a fuel injection fuse, you need to see where it's located. We'll have the video on the channel. You just search for 1 or 2 minutes, look at the video, replace it and you're back on the road. Otherwise guys, it's really confusing with these fuses. That's why we are making these videos. If you need to buy any tools, parts for your BMW, fuses, relays at a really good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. We'll share it for your convenience. So let's start on it now. So now the fuel pump relay guys, okay, let's talk about that. You actually guys have fuse relays, okay, you don't have a directional relay just for the fuel pump, you have multiple fuses, some of those have the functions of relays. Another thing guys, okay, we'll explain about a special module that has multiple relays built in them, and you have a fuel pump control module, that's a special computer that kind of like acts the relay as well for that BMW. Let's explain now guys which fuses you need to check first, okay. We're going to demonstrate on a 2013 BMW 3 Series. Now fun fact about this car, you have up to 6 different fuse boxes. Most people know about 2 or 3. Now if you want to know where about the fuse box location on BMW F30, we have the video on the channel. Now first guys, okay, what we'll need to do, we will need to guys, okay, open the trunk on the BMW. Right underneath the cargo mat here, just pull it straight out, and where that yellow arrow is, you'll see a fuse box. That's the main layout here. Before we continue guys, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So now why it's super important guys to test fuses and relays, because often you may think you have a good fuse, right? But it could be guys a bad fuse. Sometimes it's really hard to tell, it's hard to see. You have different kinds of fuses, and each one of those guys, let's say you think it's a good fuse but it's actually bad, you may end up spending time, money on parts and repairs that you don't need. So always test fuses. It takes only a few seconds. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses and how to test relays as well. Relays are easy to test, that way you can eliminate that possibility for something that's not necessary guys. So check out the links, will be in the description of the video below. So here guys, we'll need to check actually 4 different fuses. We're talking about here now, fuse number 149, 150, 151. You have another main fuse for the fuel pump that you need to check, which is known as fuse number 165. So that's here you start with 160, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, that 20 amp fuse here. Now you guys have, okay, the fuel pump control module, that's a computer for the fuel pump, but you have one more fuse that is for the fuel rail pressure system, which is part of the fuel pump system. On the driver's side next to the shock tower we have that electrical junction box. Right here in that one we have built 6 different fuses guys, 5 different fuses. The one on top is a fuse relay for the engine computer. On the bottom you have 5 fuses in a row. The very first one is for the fuel rail pressure sensor. Now there is no way to check those unless you cut the box open, replace it, and then you can seal it and put it together. But the right thing is to replace the whole actually assembly, electrical assembly here. But we've seen it happen where people open them and replace the fuse. Hopefully the video will be helpful guys. Thank you for watching and see you next time.